G'day everybody, I'm the Red Scar. This is Red Scar Gaming. Today is game 5 of my second draft of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Doing alright, though frankly if I've lost, I lost pretty poorly. If I won, I sort of only just scraped through, so I'm not super impressed with this deck. I've mulliganed a lot of times, but let's see how I go against Terror Song. That sounds like a metal band that I'd listen to probably. That's a much better opening hand than I've had before. Yeah, I think that's the first time that I'll go with the first hand. Because yeah, this deck has not been good to start with. And yeah, while I won't be winning turn 3, that's alright. Yeah, Raven of Fell Omens I've had a fair bit of success with, and several of my opponents have had a bit of success with too, so it seems to be a good card to have, at least generally speaking. Claim Jumper's not going to get a particularly good play this turn, this game, because I think I'm going to still play it turn 3 anyway, despite its ETB not going to do anything against this opponent at least. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold him back just for that little bit of ramp that I might otherwise get. Yeah, nothing jumping out at me as far as I'm definitely winning here, or I'm doing very well so far, aren't I, or something. But yeah, it's probably about this sort of turn that I'll be able to sort of swing the game my way. Yeah, my opponent's yet to play a spell, isn't he? So what I should probably lean on a little bit is just attack with everything I got, basically. And if my opponent start playing any creatures, or even destroying my own, then I can start reacting to them. But otherwise, this could be a quick game. Yeah, my opponent does have to play something. Yeah, and I'm going to kill it with Murder. And in fact, yeah, I've won that turn. I was about to say I can swing for lethal just doing the math. That was a quick game. That was, I'm a little disappointed how quick that was, frankly. But maybe it was just the luck went my way this turn, or maybe my deck is just this good. I just need to actually not mulligan every other opportunity given. But yeah, either way, we'll play through next game. Yay, I won 25 gold. I'm rich. And yet, my opponent is Constant. Misspelled constant, maybe. That's good. I had a better hand last game, but yeah, that's good. I can at least go turn 1, Link Breaker, turn 2, nothing, but I can hold up mana for Murder turn 3. Certainly not the best, but I know I'm a bit on the control side of things anyway. Take Up the Shield's a good card, but I don't think I'll get any use out of it just yet. And yeah, certainly not going to be quick at the moment. Wanted Griffin is turn 4, as it goes so far, assuming my opponent doesn't do anything major and I don't draw anything particularly useful. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, there's no other comment I have for that. Yeah, it's just, at the moment at least, it's just hurry up and wait for my opponent to do something else. By the looks of it, and it's not a stupid move, my opponent is playing Yeah, him and probably something else as well this turn. Because otherwise he would have played it just last turn, I suppose. Yeah? Okay, well I'll murder him. Which I know isn't the best way to spend 3 mana. But I'm pressing the advantage as I can. Baron Greywater, while he's certainly not a win con, he might just be a little bit useful with Linebreaker out because he generates another token. It is another... Oh no, it's a Vampire Rogue that he generates, not another Mercenary, but that's alright. The Wanted Griffin I do have a response for, which is, I suppose, lucky. But I'll attack with Greywater. Yeah, I'm winning, but it's certainly not game over yet. Boneyard Desecrators, yeah, my next move. Yeah, okay, that's another legit use for Ariet's Lullaby. I can shoot the Sheriff. I might do that actually because he gets a Mercenary, which is certainly not useless, but I'll at least get attacks with, say, yeah, attacks with Griffin. I don't mind if the Linebreaker, if he chump blocks the Linebreaker there, or even if he spends a combat trick to do it, I don't mind, but yeah, I can see why he wouldn't do either. And I still have Take Up the Shield if my opponent needs, has some sort of removal. And yeah, he's probably going to hit me for 2, but that's alright, I'll deal with that. And my next move... Oh, lucky that I drew that extra land, because now I can play Boneyard Desecrator and have the mana for Take Up Shield. So I'll attack with... Look, I'll attack with the Griffin. It's pretty obvious that I have a combat trick in here, but if he falls for my trap, I don't mind. Yeah, because then I go combat trick, take out his flyer. While it's certainly not going to win me the game just by doing that, it puts me a pretty big jump ahead actually. It's essentially, he paid 5 mana, I paid 2, and I gained 4 life. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Giant Beaver's certainly a good card, though he's got to... My opponent has to be a bit careful that he's playing on the back foot now, though I do have to keep in mind that I'm out of cards as far as my hand is concerned. So maybe I should just play on basically the defensive and keep attacking with the Griffin, because my opponent as it stands only has 2 more turns. And while he still might gain some life or make his board a bit better or something, I do have the opportunity to commit a crime, change life, that sort of thing. And I can even sort of just let creatures through for the foreseeable future. Because I can take a few hits from him, though Intrepid's Stable Master has reach, so he slows me down 1 more turn. Yeah, game isn't over, but yeah, I think I got my opponent on the back foot, though he's still got plenty in hand. And Stagecoach Security is a good card. You don't need much of a board to make that ability pretty useful. I think what I'll do... that is an outlaw... Sorry, remind me, is Outlaw... Yeah, Outlaw is a Warlock, so I might actually sacrifice the Linebreaker now. I know that's not absolutely great, but I attack with the Griffin. I don't mind if he chump blocks with Stable Master. I don't think he will. But he's got to be careful that if he leaves 4 mana up, he's a fair bit. 4 life left. Then he's a lot more predictable because, like, say the board state doesn't change at all. Which I'm not surprised if it does. I attack with Wanted Griffin. He has to block it. Though now giving everything vigilance, he might sort of get that 1 free attack. Yeah, though I've got a lot of options still. He can attack pretty strong with Giant Beaver. And I won't be surprised if he attacks with Stable Master, though. Yeah, he's got to be careful though, because I can use, say, the Mercenary as a chump blocker for whatever, sack it, make Boneyard Desecrator bigger, which can actually take out the Beaver. So I'm pretty sure that my opponent is at least considering, do I attack at all? Though Dust Animus is definitely a good card for my opponent to have. He's going to, basically have to chump block my attack with the Griffin using Stable Master. Yeah, a little surprised he's attacking there. Yeah, because as I said before, I can actually kill that. And he doesn't have mana to spend on any combat tricks, so I'll block there, sack the Mercenary. For my opponent's sake, I sort of hope that was a mistake, because, well, it doesn't win me the game straight away. Well, it sort of actually does win me the game straight away. I play Ambush Gigapede, take out his Stable Master, and he can't block the 4 damage in the air. So yeah, that was a little lucky that I drew the Gigapede that turn. But that is the circumstance where, just a sort of general lesson there. Just be a little bit careful that if your opponent changes the circumstance at the last turn, which I know is a little hard to define, but if you know that it's going to be the last turn otherwise, you got to be a bit careful of doing that. So just to over nerd it maybe, but in this particular case, my opponent maybe shouldn't have relied so much on Stable Master, because if I got rid of it for whatever reason, or maybe say gave Wanted Griffin Trample or something to that effect, he would have lost regardless. So maybe he should have chump blocked with that last turn. Yeah, and that's a bit of that's the power of hindsight. So yeah, don't take my words as scripture or anything. But yeah, okay. Thanks for watching that one, and see you next time.